This was definitely not part of the plan. It was never our dream to be living in an RV full time. So what happened?
Because I'm a little excited.
I need evidence.
Aw, that's exciting
A
though.
year ago, this was an idea.
Aw, and now it's actually happening.
So how did we get from picking up the trailer to actually being here? After years of going through infertility, having a surgery, and he's gonna say, and then and I also got let go by a job, which funny enough had to do with camping and RVing. So one of us brilliantly said, probably him, what is really important to us? Or maybe that's what I said, or maybe he said, well, in between me crying. And we said experiences are more important to us and travel are more important to us. And so what we did was we looked into our calendars and said, when's the next when is the next RV show? And deep down inside Martin said,
Let's RV.
and so the search began for the RV. Round number 2, ladies and gentlemen, of going and trying to find a RV. It's been a journey. So we're trying out the right?
Well, it's. I wouldn't say we're trying to find an RV.
No, we are. Well,
We're looking at RVs because we know nothing about RVs. So this is part of our research.
this is part of our research, apparently.
There's a lot of online research you can do.
Well,
but
it's this whole idea started August 2018, and it started with the fact that I got let go by a job, which is ironic enough, had to do with RVs. I looked at our lives and saw what we were looking at, and in 7 years we were supposed to have a different kind of life. We were looking at having a kind of a different life, and then I had a moment of crisis, and I was like, we can't do this anymore. We can't do this, right? We can't do.
And I was secretly waiting for Agatha to say that.
Yeah, apparently he was
That
waiting.
just released the beast.
He released the so I was like, we can't sit here for another year and say, and have the same outcome, right? We need to do something different, and we can't wait here to start the family. We can't wait. You just can't wait, because I ain't getting younger. I ain't no spring chicken. Well, I'm young, but like, he's not getting any younger. He's not a spring chicken.
I am
He's
getting young.
40.
Come on.
He's getting closer to 50, and it's kind of freaking me out.
Excuse me.
Yes, it is.
That's still years away.
Not years away. Anyway, so we're on our way to London. This is our second time. So we went to the RV show, and we started off with like these little tiny ones.
We said no. All we need is like a conversion van or one of those tiny little
trailers.
The smaller the better.
The smaller the better. Our pod was the perfect. And then we were like, wait a second, if we're gonna be full timing it.
The idea is to still be married at the end of the trip.
Oh, we'll be married. We spent so much time together. Anyway, getting back to the subject of RVs, because we're gonna.
And that's reducing it down to like 150 to 200 square feet that you're gonna have in a trailer.
Yeah, I might need my own space. might need you to like take. No, I may need my own space.
So we've overanalyzed it, and we think we know exactly what we need without actually having experienced living in an RV.
Yeah. So this is the best part, people. We have never been in an RV. We've
Sorry,
never.
as a child, I had.
He has. I've never done RVs before. I've never been in RVs. I was like really anti RVs up until June of this year, and so we're on our way to see big rigs right now, up in London. So we're on our way 2 hours. We're like, I don't know. So I think it's come down to a few things. We're looking for one that is
that has a permanent, what could be a permanent bed, which means a bed that we don't need to make every morning.
Yes, so we definitely want a queen size bed. I need my space and I want my own duvet because apparently I take the duvet away.
She's
from
always
him
cold.
because I'm always cold.
Apparently I'm not hot enough.
He's not hot enough. Definitely not hot enough. So that's about it. Okay, that's way 2 minutes. 2 minutes, 6 minutes, way too long. We'll have to cut that down. Okay. Cheers.
Definitely not comfortable working here.
How is the side looking?
It's fine.
Yeah, it looks fine. Apart from the tackiness of the decoration.
I think this uses the older style under slide railings.
Language. We had to learn a whole entire language of all of his RVs because there's travel trailers, B class, C class, A class, and fifth wheels. And through all of those, there are thousands of different variations. There's more?
There's pop-up trailers.
There's pop-up trailers.
There's fold-out trailers.
Oh my god.
There's travel trailers.
Yes?
Fifth wheels.
Yes?
And what's the last one?
I don't know.
Toy haulers.
Toy haulers. Oh, I forgot about the toy haulers.
Oh, and of course, I forgot about the teardrops.
The teardrops. Yes, we were going to look at the teardrops. And what are those? What was the one that we were looking at initially called?
The airport. The airport is just a brand name.
It's a brand name, but it's small.
Travel trailer.
It's about like less than 25 feet. But that wasn't going to work. So that was our first endeavor.
That was a 17 foot.
17 foot. I don't think I would have been
narrow.
married to you. And yeah, absolutely not.
So most RVs are manufactured just not far from Michigan, actually. 80% of them, and they're all built about the same way. And then you've got the West Coast RVs, which are built usually better quality. Outdoors RV.
Outdoor RV?
Outdoors RV.
Outdoors RV.
That's the name, yes.
Okay. So we're at Starbucks right now, and I'm feeling sick to my stomach. Like I don't know if this is a good idea. Are we doing the right thing? I'm totally nervous. It's really bad lighting here. Looks like I like big things. Holy massive bejesus. You might as well get a fifth wheel at that point.
And what's disappointing is in this size.
What's disappointing?
This is not really wardrobe. Look at this. You can hang some things here.
What the hell is that?
Yeah. It's because they gave you a bigger bath. Look how wide the shower is. That's why.
Who needs such a big shower?
Exactly.
Why? And what are you thinking? Walk in.
I'm thinking I'm tired.
Show number 2. Show number 2 was definitely an education. I think by this time we had been looking 3 months, almost every single day, at different kind of RVs, and I think that's all we were talking about the whole entire time. You might as well record this time and space, not necessarily that we will be looking at this or putting this on YouTube, but remembering the fact that this is now how many months in? October, November, December, January. We're going to month 5 probably, right? And this is what we do. Madison sits with his computer, and then we look at this. And by this time, I'm like bored because I just want to buy. I just want to get it over with And so I'm in a very dangerous spot because, as Mr. over here says, because he's watched. What have you watched?
You're motivated to buy.
I'm motivated to buy. He's watched like a really fun series called, what's it called? RV Masters or
RV
something?
Masters by Airstruck.
Yes. And I'm so sick and tired of looking that I just buy the anything. Sorry, did I just swear? And he's like, no, I'm making a list.
Just get us a 2670 MK for $30,000 off the driving of the lot and we'll buy it.
So if anybody really wants to do that, any one of you, you've got a deal. Yeah?
One of who?
Somebody out there. I don't know who. Nobody's listening.
Hello.
We got the hot water heater on.
I love the huge window.
New propane tank on it for you.
Excellent.
Alright, I left this on. See, on this series, it's got a...
It is officially day 1 of the summit, and today first thing in the morning, we are going to go on a RV tour of all the different types of RVs there are. So let's go.
What size is it?
37 Friday.
37? So a month in summer like this?
A month? Not full timing.
There's no place to work here.
Well, they somehow do work.
I don't know how.
Well, maybe that's a question you need to ask.
Also kind of explains some of the costs that actually come with full-time RV.
So this is what happens when I let my wife out of my sight.
I don't like adulteration.
Oh my goodness. Peanut butter beer?
We are. I'm showing what happens. There you go.
You know, I'll try
I'm showing
it,
what
but-
happens when I let my wife out of my sight.
No, you yelled at me. Go be social.
Now she's a drinker.
There we go. Good job.
Hi. Hello.
Hello to you too.
Hello. So I'm not sure what's it. Okay, so what are your 3 biggest takeaways? Let's do that.
We're not alone. We're normal.
Yeah. Is that supposed to be 1 takeaway or 2 takeaways?
That's kind of one takeaway. There are many options to how to make the trip happen.
Lots to think about. Wonderful people. It's very emotional. And he's got a headache, and I think we have a headache, and we're off to Atlanta now, and that's about
I'll
it.
do what you're not supposed to in the camera. There you go.
Yeah, because I already have them on.
Well, but yours are not sunglasses.
Okay, so this is part, I don't know, part something. 7.3.5 million or whatever. So we've come to a decision finally around a trailer. Finally decided on a Grand Design.
I think we've known it's that trailer. It's just we've been wavering.
Well,
Left,
we've
right,
known that it's been that trailer since we went to the London first time, and that was back in November. When we walked into that trailer and we were like, oh, wow. And then we've been in denial the whole entire time.
Yeah, it was the first trailer we walked into, and we kind of managed to relax. Tension came out. It's like, oh, this is actually livable.
This is nice. We can do it. And then we're like, so big.
And you can't find them used, so.
And we tried really hard to find it. Yeah, we tried to find them used. It was impossible. We tried looking in the US, and just like bringing it over, go picking it up, taking a flight, taxes or whatever.
By the time you look at the exchange rate, buying a used trailer in US, by the time you look at the exchange rate and the fact that you actually have to pay taxes on the way in into Canada, it works out to be about the same as a new trailer.
This is the third round of going to the RV show. First time round was...
Third or fourth?
Third time. We went to London in November. We went... No, we went first to St. Catharines.
Sicard and St. Catharines.
Sicard and St. Catharines.
In London.
And then we ran around the whole lot and decided we cannot stand Jayco's. Or
No.
I can't do Jayco's. Like...
Yeah.
No.
We love the leisure travel vans.
Loved the B class. Anyone have $160,000, right? So not happening.
And way too small.
And way too small.
We decided.
I'm pretty sure you can do
we
it.
want to be married at the end of the year. So.
I don't know. It's been 13 years. It will be 14. Will it be 14 in September?
No, it's gonna be 13 September, I think.
Okay, hold on a second. I think I should take a picture. Is this taking a photo? It did. It took a photo. Okay. So essentially, today is sort of like potentially D-Day. We're going to be going in and seeing there was many dealers we can talk to, but we finally decided that we want the service.
So we want a dealer that actually has good facilities and...
But it's in London, it's 2 hours away.
Yeah, and the other thing is it's also a dealer that actually is an expert in setting up the towing.
Which
So
dealer is it?
This is Can-Am RV in London.
And they're one of the few people that sell Airstreams. And I kind of figured if you're gonna go to a dealer that sells Airstreams, which is kind of like going to a dealer that also sells Mercedes-Benz, you're gonna get good service because not everybody can buy an Airstream, right? It's kind of, I don't know if that's a good logic, but it's kind of like that logic. Okay, so cut to this. What are you most nervous about today?
Oh, this is a big step. We've been telling her with this idea and trying it on and so on, and until we actually buy a trailer or the towing vehicle, it's not really a commitment. Right? So this is a point of a commitment, and this is a point of, you know, where I'm asking a question. Well, is it really the right trailer? Are we really getting the right price? Shouldn't we maybe we're looking at a used trailer instead? What if?
So 1,001 questions really, and I can entertain you with our little puppy. Oh my goodness! Look at this. He's gonna be one well-traveled dog. The same thing with our other one. What else? I think that's about it. Oh, no obligation today to necessarily buy. It's no longer about which trailer, which company, running around and seeing and having a plan and going like, okay, which shows are we seeing, which things.
And today we're also meeting a grand design rep,
which Merchant has been in communication with for a while.
Hey, what's up? Did you show up the whole deal fell through? Yeah. Liars. Okay.
Anyway, yeah.
Time to cut.
So time to cut, and so now essentially it's down to, should we get the couch or should we get the 2 chairs? That's really the question.
2 recliners.
2 recliners. Okay.